So next, it's me who will be giving you an overview about our agenda of the further days. So take you through that. Okay, the training actually covers these lists. Just to start with a basic about Salesforce, so that people who are new to Salesforce, who are coming from a different skills, or even for freshers, it will be so easy for you to understand. To start with that basic, and then a basic about what CRM is, and coming to the next, these two are the clouds which are widely used, and there is a demand as well only for these two. That is the sales and then the service cloud. So those two will be covered, and then the Salesforce admin. So this is to start with the configuration things, and then there goes the coding. So admin, and then the Apex coding, and then the development. So these two are the main things here: the configuration, and then the development people will be taking care of. And next comes the integration part, where a general integration with from Salesforce to another third-party application or any other sites. So that will also be covered, like how we are supposed to do, what are the basic things out of that. And then when it comes to more of customization, where it goes with lightning components, it's a general flow which is there in the out-of-box functionality of the Salesforce, and then a lightning web component where it includes a lot of customizations, which involves the HTML, CSS, and then how the UI looks up. So all those changes also will be covered. And then there comes an other licensed new clouds, kind of like CPQ, Pardot, non-profit, FSL, and then the Tableau. So all these also will be covered. And if you see, the training period is 15 weeks of a training period, and then 100 hours. Overall, what we have covered is 100 hours, which we term it as 100 days of challenge. And the duration goes on for 3 to 4 months, and mostly it is, as of now, the plan is on, it is only on the Saturday and Sunday, where it starts from morning 9:30, and then it will be ending by 1:30. And as you guys all know, there is no cost involved in it, only the efforts of the volunteers, and then the trainers, their efforts is what we are spending here. So you guys can make a maximum use of it, so that you will also be benefited. So this is all about our learning challenge here. And if you see the overall milestone of it, so first we will be starting with the Sales Cloud, so which will be covering from the following weeks, and then in the March we will be taking up with the sales with the Service Cloud, and then the basics of administration configurations, and then about CRM, Tableau CRM, and then Experience Cloud. So this Experience Cloud is also part of current days, recent days. There is there is a demand for this as well, in addition to the Sales and Service Cloud, with respect to the licensing and then dealing with the dealers and all those things, where Experience Cloud comes into picture. So that is also covered here. And then the next, followed by here comes the major development part, where a pure of customization is involved, where flows and then Apex. So all those will be covered in the April one. And in May, again, in LWC, and then if there are any exchange product informations, and then Marketing Cloud, Einstein, and then one more cloud, which is a Consumer Goods Cloud. So this one, and other licensed things, basic about that, and then to give you a learning on that, that is a Pardot, CPQ, Omni, and the non-profit, this one, and Financial Cloud, and then Field Service, FSL, and then the Health Cloud. So all these are the plans which is there in our agendas. Okay, so coming next to the another challenge, that is we have a fitness challenge as well, which we have already mentioned in the initial time. And you have an app, it's a generic app which we used to follow for our daily gym activities. It is a kind of like app, Strava. So you guys can install that in your app, and then it's a kind of like the expectation is you can walk or run for 2 kilometers per day. So you can switch it on. I mean, there's a recording button there, so you can use that, so that all your recordings will be there. For the reason that we have this, first you guys install up, so that when you go through it, it will be motivating for us when you see others, okay, they have done this much things. It will also motivate us for us, okay, we should also compete them, and it's a kind of like competing, a good competition. So this also help us for a healthy life for us. So all of you can install this. It is there in the link itself in our overall links. So you can refer there, and then it's a generic openware app, so there is no cost involved in it. So you can install that and then start using that. And there comes another challenge. You would have seen the third challenge, where it's a kind of like social responsibility which we are providing. Since we are here as a group, if you see today itself, almost like more than 100 we have seen who have gathered here. So when we are in a group, we can also do some kind of activities, and that is what I mean, here also it doesn't involve any of the cost, and what we have to do for taking care of our surroundings, some kind of responsibility which we can provide. So that is what will be covered in this, and which will be detailed by the next further schedules. So this is overall about our 3 challenges. If you have any doubts, you can also put in this chat. I could see people are sharing your clarifications. So